cannot express how much I love Unfriended Dark Web. If you are familiar with my opinions about this kind of film, you will be aware that I love, just adore horror films that are set around either social media or, Skype, Zoom, whatever, where we can kind of see in real time what people are doing, what they're typing, and where most of the action, if not all of the action, is seen through webcams and things. I feel like it's just more immersive and you get sucked into it more and it feels more foreboding because it's right there in your face. And that's certainly, absolutely the case with this film. It was released in 2008. It feels longer ago than that. It feels like it's been part of my heart for longer. Written and directed by Steven Susco, or Suko, starring, among others, Colin Woodell, Stephanie Nogueras, and Betty Gabriel. If you haven't realised by now, I am terrible at pronouncing names, so I apologise just in advance to everybody if I ever say anything incorrectly. The description from IMDb actually sums this up perfectly without giving anything away. And this says, a teen comes into possession of a new laptop and soon discovers that the previous owner is not only watching him, but will also do anything to get it back. Straight away, I love that there's something a little bit more sinister here. Many films that deal with webcam horror are just, they're standard webcams and there's maybe a threat there, maybe a virus or somebody in the house. This one is more realistic because people buy second-hand laptops all of the time. Do you know who you got the laptop from? Can you trust that they're not hacking the system and they're not watching you? I mean, that's one of the reasons why I would never buy a second-hand laptop unless I absolutely had to, because I don't trust humanity. I love it. The development of the narrative is fantastic. Matias as a character I really love. All of the characters are relatively likeable. Our protagonist I certainly wanted the best for, and I wanted him to, come out on top. But I do have to say that none of the other characters I was that bothered about. I didn't care if anybody got killed off or, bad things happened. But that's not the case for our protagonist. I absolutely wanted the best for him. Whether or not that's the case, I'm not going to tell you. These films are often quite unpredictable in that respect, because sometimes with films like this, everybody is killed off and evil wins. And I do like that. And sometimes evil is defeated and, belief in kindness is restored. I won't say which direction this takes, but I will say that it's gripping, it's thrilling. Obviously, it relies on jump scares, but I feel like it's a lot more psychological than your average webcam film. Bits of information is revealed every now and then that just kind of throws what you thought was happening kind of under the bridge, and you have to look at things from a new perspective. And I love it. It's very well developed, very intricate, a lot more than your average film like this. And as I said, the fact that they've used this trope where the laptop belonged to somebody else, I love it. It's simple, yet really effective. It's brilliant. If you're looking for a webcam-based horror, you absolutely need to watch this. I promise that you will thoroughly enjoy it. It is the creme de la creme, in my opinion. And when you look at the rating compared to other films like this, it's actually very highly rated. So Unfriended has 5.5. Unfriended Proxy, which I hadn't even heard of until right now, has 4.1. This one is rated 6 out of 10. So it's actually significantly better, well received. It's fabulous. If this sounds even remotely like your favourite kind of film genre, check it out. You will love it. I will put my life on the line and say you will not be disappointed.